S. Junior aims to snipe Do-yoon down. They make him fun of the fact that he left his band to avoid being eliminated to become a soloist. Lol. It's strange that the anonymous account is the same person as the student who disclosed Hye-sung's School of Violence. Why at this point? Because that was bullshit? If he wanted to lower Hye-sung's rank, he would have presented more evidence about it, but he didn't. So I guess he's trying to spread another rumor with a different topic. So what I want to say is the timing? Isn't it so peculiar? What's good to lower Hye-sung's rank after the accident? The show might continue after the accident, and B-Star's top 5 could go to other broadcasting stations. Haters are just enjoying other people's unhappiness, like Do-yoon's hater. Hye-sung became the first victim because he stood out, but I guess any troublemaker would face the same fate. Anyway, only Hye-sung thinks that the two S's are the same person. Violence is targeting Hye-sung. Decided to blame Hye-sung as soon as the accident happened. Is it just coincidence? Hye-sung's school violence was disclosed right after the top 10 was announced. Are there anyone who don't believe that it was pre-planned? Hye-sung's fans want to insist that the violence scandal was a fake, but since there were more than one victim, they wouldn't succeed. And Hye-sung's popularity has been on the downside since the beginning of the main episodes. Actually, his lack of talent and overstated popularity have been mentioned for a while. Everyone knows that Hye-sung was a loser even before the school violence scandal broke out. Do you really believe WBS tried to cover Hye-sung's scandal? No, if so, they wouldn't have said it was losing popularity due to the latest scandal. I know there's more than one person you've harassed, but you can't confuse these things. Hye-sung, don't you remember how much I worked to cover your school violence scandal? How could you mistake the victim for me? Deleted the account equals ran away after being caught in a lie. B-Stars declared that they would strongly respond to all malicious rumors, so he or she might have deleted the account at that point. Everyone knows that Hye-sung can survive to the finals thanks to his popularity on Fater. Think about those eliminated. Young Cheol, Hyoju, Soa, Hwil, Grinder Ho. None of them were worse than Hye-sung. Frankly speaking, Hwil and Hyung Cho were uglier than Hye-sung, but the others, I agree with you. No offensive remarks, please. Hye-sung, there's not much time left until 2 AM. Enjoying enough of your final moment? I don't think there's anything to disclose. He's already being up by S. Seungyeon. HS is friendly others. He's shown his true colors. Lol. Hye-sung equals pathetic loser. Well, I don't care if you're oh wait, that's previous one. Why is he acting like that suddenly? Did you hear something from S. Seungyeon during the last 15 minutes? Make an announcement now if you have anything to tell. Surprising announcement is about voluntary resignation. Then it's S. Seungyeon's victory. Hye-sung changed his attitude completely within the last 20 minutes. Is that how you apologize? You still have some time left. I might go easier on you if you actually apologize. Once the clock strikes 2 AM, you're going to wish you were dead. Stop making a cutting remark! Like, he did something outrageous again? Not really, as of now. Hye-sung's last post can sense he's a man chronic. He did it to himself. I hope Ina yanks somebody's in and drags him out of it. Sailor sighed deeply while staring at the other side. After the talk, some time had passed. Could this be? An ominous air surrounded the area. It's shaking, watch out! Huh. The intense tremor quickly faded out. You okay, Ju-young? I'm fine. Time between tremors is short each time. The rescue team is making its way in too. Let's try to stay positive.
중앙복도
The central corridor should be fine, right?
가 있던 때 정도
It was
아닐까?
probably the same as when I was there.
이나 씨 무사한지.
I need to go see if Ina is okay. Sail ran off immediately.
세일아.
Sail! Someone grabbed Do-yoon's
도윤아.
Do-yoon. Gyu-hyuk stood right next to him.
영희 누나랑 같이 있는 게
You should
좋겠어.
stay with Ju-yoon. Ju-yoon was there catching her breath with her face all pale.
누나, 괜찮아요?
You okay, Ju-yoon? I can control this.
버틸만은
Leave me alone just for a minute.
일단
Let's wait and see what happens. Fine. Do-yoon suddenly looked at Gyu-hyuk with bated breath.
혜성이하고는
By the way, what did Hye-sung say to you? You haven't told me yet.
오자마자
Yeah,
많은
things
일들이
began to happen as soon as I got back. Gyu-hyuk began his story with a bitter smile on his face. Team mission. I was very worried that Ina would be eliminated because of Hye-sung the Manhunter. But to my dismay, he got angry and his fans were busy protecting him. He criticized Ina's show character? Yeah, right. So Ina complained about that, and Hye-sung said, "Be quiet, you phony." After that, Hye-sung's fans got really upset. Hye-sung and Ina were in the same group on the team mission. Hye-sung didn't pull off his part. Hye-sung the Manhunter claimed Ina lied before. Now he's completely insane. Hye-sung, you must have been eliminated earlier. I worked very hard to put you and Ina in one team to help you pass the team mission. And when selecting the top 10, I did my best to put you against a weak contestant. You know how hard it was? Oh, what the hell? Wait, I thought Hye-sung was lucky with his opponent in every episode, and that was because it was designed by Seungyeon? That's quite plausible. Put Hye-sung and Ina in the same team to have them pass the team mission? Isn't Gyu-hyuk a better option than Ina? I was about to give up on you when selecting the top 5. I allowed you to use Fater to your liking, but then your violent past was exposed, and I could do nothing about it. I give you that. If he did the team mission with Gyu-hyuk and complained like he did to Ina, all of Gyu-hyuk's fans would have gone super mad at him. Fuck, that really pisses me off. Then Seungyeon paired him with Ina because she was the weakest at that time with least size of fandom. He was blamed much at that point for being arrogant. I was impressed by how you overcame the scandal between you and Hyoju using her weak spots. I didn't expect you could do that. You stopped at nothing to make your debut. You impressed me, so I gave you one more chance. That's crazy, lol. What is this, Raffle? Wait, what does it mean by using her weak spots? Am I reading a fiction or what on the timeline? How does it feel to lose Seungyeon? He was backing you up. You got no one helping you now. You should have tried your best to impress your fans, not the judges. He's just running his mouth. He was even mocking the victims on news. Do-yoon decided on a strong rebuke. But since you're not my fan, I don't know about how you feel. Oh, only those suck up to you are your fans? Are your fans? Then how about your members who don't suck up to you? I guess they're not your true members, right? Shame on you, even Hye-sung. It's not working. But Do-yoon felt a little better at least. He decided to check for new mentions later. You can't totally ignore S. Seungyeon's statement. He has a point. When the use of Fater promotion accounts was allowed, Hye-sung made the best use of it. Thinking about the top 10, Hyoju Seo was more popular than Hye-sung, but he posted a comment implying romantic relations between her and him, and deleted it immediately. After that, she took concrete attacks from Hye-sung's fans. The show did mention about Hye-sung and put all the focus on Hyoju, saying she dated another boy member in the past or so. After all, Hyoju failed to advance to the top 5, and Hye-sung advanced to the top 5. He seemed very relaxed, even in the crisis of being eliminated. All of them seemed a well-knit plot, but I can't say anything more than that. I'd only be sued. Hyoju's fans were on my timeline, and they went really mad now. I hate to say this, but I got goosebumps now. Is he a psychopath? If that's true, it means that he spread a false rumor to ruin one contestant and make his debut. The fight has attracted more attention. He decided to fight more straightforwardly. Only 2. I felt relieved that no one was hurt, but I don't know what's happening to people, including Seungyeon. Hye-sung shouldn't respond to a troll. I've been watching him from the preliminaries. I was looking forward to his performance as a soloist, but why did it end up like this? I know, rescue is a priority. Hye-sung was only making things worse at the moment. Even his memories of the preliminaries when he had distinguished himself from the others seemed vague. Would he not be able to get back on stage and everything was finally settled? It's time to wrap up the conversation. More and more posting by S. Seungyeon are being shared. I really wonder what he's up to. What did he say to you? Oh, that's the scholarship issue, the one mentioned by S. Seungyeon. He brought it up again. What can he do with that? He'll agree on Fate her as if that were true. That's ridiculous. I don't know what to say. That's simply agreeing with S. Seungyeon. Yu Hyuk shook his head bitterly. I should have just heard him now drop out. You know that's not that easy. Each of us had a reason to join B-Stars.
솔직히
I came to B-Stars because I was curious. Before I gave up music, I wanted to stand before the crowd without telling them about my dad and hear what they had to say about me. So was it like a blind test? But the result was far too good.
몰랐어.
I didn't know it'd get this far. Yu Hyuk scratched his chin.
그리고
Yeah, like I said yesterday, I hate talking about mine. Guess talking about it makes it sound like I want pity. The exact thing I hate.
그랬지.
There were lots of viral news articles. At first I thought you were eager to talk about your father. I didn't blame you. Even back then I was thinking about dropping out the audition. But I didn't. And ended up being stuck in here.
뭐랄까.
Hye-sung didn't say anything special.
그랬었는데.
Although he pretended to know something important, he always followed Seungyeon around, but he was just one of the contestants. He didn't even get much information.
그래서
So what did you say to him?
아,
I said the ranking after the collapse doesn't mean anything. That we should go back to the stage and wait for the rescue team. He surely wouldn't listen to that. Yeah, you know the result. When I went in, I was wondering what he would say to me. But no, he didn't repeat what S. Seungyeon said.
혹시
When you have any boy option? Fuck.
솔직히
To be honest, the scholarship issue won't give me much damage. The fact that I feel ashamed of that incident is another story. Feeling awkward, Do-yoon scratched the back of his head. So the conclusion is that Hye-sung gets wrong again.
그래.
Yes, what he's doing now is bluffing. Kyu-hyuk sighed deeply. He also talked about my father's accident. About his accident? It was around the time of a fundraiser. He had a heart attack while driving. The money and honor meant nothing before fate. His father died of a cardiac arrest several years ago while driving a car. It was a sudden death of a superstar artist which had attained fame and fortune. So how can Hye-sung add to that story? He asked me if it was really an accident. He was insinuating that I might have had something to do with his death. That's more shocking than the scholarship issue. I felt the opposite. He went too far on my father's death.
대체
It's like he's writing a fiction. It's because he didn't know anything about it. I was okay with it. It's like he wanted to believe it. I felt pity seeing how desperate he was. But if he continues to do that, other people might take it differently.
그런데
Something bothered me when I was talking to him.
어?
Like what?
이게
He kept checking fate even when he was talking to me.
그거야.
That's nothing new. He looked more restless. He said it was almost time. Time? What time? The time S. Shinyon mentioned.
Huh.
About the one in last place being... Kyu-hyuk quietly nodded. He continued with one hand under his chin.
뭐랄까.
He regarded all of S. Shinyon's comments as nonsense, but he wasn't free from it. I wish he'd be more honest with us.
조인아,
But I thought he was being frank with you, Do-yoon. Yeah, he was more open.
그랬지.
Yeah, compared to... Damn it!
그럴 거야.
I see, just as I saw it. But I'm not sure why. You didn't know, huh? You're a great listener. Well, Masquerade held fast on that. That's new to me. Guess nobody said it loud. Feeling awkward, Kyu-hyuk fiddled with his hair. Aren't you curious about why I wasn't shaken when you talked about my father's accident? I am, to be honest. I would have thought of it as an insult towards your father. I'm doing a pry on it. That sounds like you. Kyu-hyuk paused momentarily. You seem to be pondering on whether to put you or not.
그게
결국
Feels like I've got something in common with each of these ones.
그러면
But why didn't you know much about it?
그건
He always wanted to live a free life. Free from everything, including all of his family. He wanted life free from anything cumbersome, so nothing would hold him back. Maybe he never got to grow up throughout his entire life. Are you saying his musical achievements had nothing to do with his personality? Did I sound negative? Take half of what I said as a compliment. Understand there's a typical characteristic of artistic people?
그랬지.
That's how I was able to accept him for who he was. Whatever he found cumbersome, he treated as if he didn't
나도.
see it. I was... Clearly something cumbersome to him. His father, Byung-hee Lee, severed relations with his wealthy family and rose to stardom. He wanted to live a free life and thought of his family as a burden.
그러니까
So I have no choice but to say I don't know much about him. And if someone speaks nonsense about his life or death, well, it just sounds like a stranger story. Hye-sung began to grow anxious as the time S. Shinyon predicted for whoever was in last place. Rapport unchanged. He finished the story, but the gloomy feeling still lingered in the air.
얘기해.
We weren't getting anywhere
빈민
with our
동기, 이러면
conversation.
누구라도 마찬가지겠어.
That'll be the same for
가게
everyone.
구는 건 혜성이
Hye-sung is the one who's desperate. He continued to act out of desperation. He must think of something. Maybe they should force him out at any cost.
내 얘기
You,
좀
Hugh, listen to me.
혜성이 그만.
Let's just drag him out.
한다던 얘기.
Hye-sung was just
사람들은
bluffing. The others are
불안해하고
getting restless and the corridor was becoming more dangerous. Hugh stared at Do-yoon for a moment.
어떻게든 해야 하는 건
Nothing.
사실.
Sure we have to do
분장실에 간
something.
사람들도 소식
No one's
없고.
come back from the dressing room
가봐야겠죠.
yet. I should go and check. Okay, let's go. Do-yoon walked towards where
누나,
Jo-yoon was.
아무래도 혜성이
Jo-yoon, I think Hye-sung should... Jo-yoon was not there with them.
없어? 언제?
Where is she? When did she leave?
얘기하는 사이였나 봐.
I think she went somewhere while we were talking. They moved hurriedly. They frantically looked around, but Jo-yoon wasn't there.
안에 가볼게. 넌 전화 좀 해봐.
I'll check inside. You call her on the phone.
잠깐만. 혼자 가지 마.
Right, don't go alone. Do-yoon stopped Hugh while he was making the
쪽으로 간
call.
건가?
Did she go to the corridor?
진짜 안 터져.
Shoot, it's not working. While they were trying to work the phone, fate opened. Next contestant is Do-yoon. Do-yoon, why don't you just give up? You saw what happened to Hye-sung. You know how it'll end.
미친 소리.
That's crazy! Do-yoon gritted his teeth and attempted to make the call again. What are you two doing?
누나. 어디
Jo-yoon,
갔었던 거예요?
where have you been?
미안해.
I'm sorry.
깜짝 놀랐다고요.
I was worried about you.
가오비 왔어.
I hyperventilate. It was severe this time.
갑자기
But
사라지시면
if you just disappear like
말할
that,
수도 없었어.
they don't have time to tell you.
유사했으면 됐지.
It's okay, that's what
놓치고
matters.
있던
Why weren't you
넌
paying attention?
잠깐.
Wait,
혜성이는
what about Hye-sung? Ina looked worried.
그게
There was a
문제가
problem.
문제?
Problem? What kind of? The two asked blankly.
서혜성
Hye-sung isn't there. The sweat running down Do-yoon's back turned cold.
전화는 해봤어?
Have you tried calling?
딱
I was too upset to think about calling him. Jo-yoon shook her head after failing to make the call.
신호는 가.
It's ringing, but he's not answering
같이 가봐요.
the phone.
데려올
I'll go with you.
생각이었어.
I was going to bring him here.
끌고라도 나와야겠어.
We should drag him out of there.
간 사람들이 못 봤다면
They didn't see him. Where is
쪽에
he?
없을 수가 없어.
He can't be in the corridor. The only place he can go to. I'll check the central corridor on the way to the dressing room. If he's not there, I'll check the staff corridor on the restrooms.
뭐 좋아.
Well, okay, I came out because something didn't feel right, but I need to check again. Ina! Yeah, we're just forced to bring him back this
바로
time.
가죠.
Let's go right now. Hugh also took a step forward after locking eyes with Do-yoon.
저도 곤란해.
I get in trouble if a contestant disappears.
이동하죠.
Okay, let's move. The sound of footsteps echoed around the dark corridor.
여긴 확실히 없어.
He's not here.
다시 가볼게.
Let me try the dressing room again. Where the heck is he? I'll go with you.
난 스텝 복도를 볼게.
I'll check the staff corridor.
도윤이 넌
Take me with you. Do-yoon, what about you? Scanning the corridor, Do-yoon's eyes were fixed on something.
화장실을 볼게.
I'll check the restroom. By yourself?
그럼 넌
Hugh,
도윤이랑
why don't you go
아니야.
with Do-yoon?
형은
No, you
누나랑-
should stay with Jo-yoon. Hyuk's gaze wandered in between Jo-yoon and
알겠어.
Do-yoon. Okay, be careful. They scattered to head toward their assigned area.
혜성아, 있어?
Hey, Sung, you there? Do-yoon waited, but no one answered. He slowly entered the restroom. I swear, some of these first names sound like they be better as last names, and some of the last names sound like they be better as first names. A body has been discovered. Yeah, he got what was going on.
혜성아,
Hey, son, wake up! Doyoon hurriedly lifted Hye-sung into his arms.
안쉬어.
He's not breathing! He felt something sticky on his hand. Blood. His hand was soaked with blood. Doyoon's legs gave way, and Hye-sung dropped face down on the floor. Doyoon came running. She moved her lips to scream, but no sound came out of her mouth. Hye-sung, what happened to him? What is it? No way! Hyuk rushed in and held Hye-sung's wrist.
맥박 뛰어?
Can you feel a pulse?
빨리 말해봐. 뭔가 잡히냐고.
Come on, tell me you feel something. Hyuk slowly shook his head.
죽었다고?
He's dead?
어?
Doyoon stared at Ina vacantly.
야,
Not
지금
right now, Fater.
페이터에
There's a post on Fater. Hye-sung eliminated. You won't be able to see Hye-sung ever from now on. Next target is Doyoon. How much time should I allow him?
정말인 거야? 최하위는 죽는다.
The fuck? Severe sanity level. Some time had passed in a state of despondency. Some checked on Hye-sung's body, while some just stared at the wall absent-mindedly. Some read posts on Fate, and some just murdered themselves. Doyoon mindlessly updated his Fate timeline. Hye-sung seemed to make every effort, but that wasn't enough. He has been killed. Don't be all smiley, Doyoon. You're next. Hye-sung is muted. Hye-sung went silent. It's not like him. Anywho, why did others won't post any? Doyoon uses the bot, but doesn't post anything himself either. You'll poke your fingers or what? I'm so excited to see what'll happen in an hour. I actually really like this more than the real show. Hye-sung even got some attention from blackmailing, but Doyoon didn't get any. LMAO, I'd kill him. I'd kill myself if I were him. Hey, easy on him. He's busy thinking about how to walk away this time. He pretends he's a troubleshooter, but he backs off at crucial moments. That's what he does. Don't even start if you're going to walk away. Ranking competition suddenly caught on fire? How can Doyoon escape this crisis? At first I felt fear, and gradually another feeling came. It was rage.
이게 장난으로 보여?
Do you think this is a joke? His rage began to boil up as soon as he recognized it. The parched lip cracked, soon smeared with blood. Doyoon discovered he was about to upload a post in Theta. His fingertips trembled. You acted so selfishly. You deserved it. You're not hurt. You're safe now. If you're okay, please leave a comment. His post was now up on the timeline. Well, show's over. There are actual people waiting to be rescued under here. Is everything that's happening here just a show to you all? He's right. We can say we love or hate a certain contestant, but in this situation they're dying now. That's too much. You're safe and sound. So Ino's okay? Ino's okay? Ino's okay? Why make a fuss when everyone else is staying quiet? Lol. You feeling guilty? Scared? I'm sure something happened there. Lol. S. Yoongyun is running wild, so if you want to blame someone, do so on S. Yoongyun. Leave others alone. Try and act cool. It's a kind of illness. That makes me pissed off. I didn't instigate S. Yoongyun and cheer for someone's death. Why do I hear such a bullshit? The post was shared all over, spreading at the speed of light. The public reaction to his post was enormous. Say something more? It's not all posted, right? Is he free enough to check Theta? You saw comments but stayed silent, which makes me mad. You must be really scared, Doyoon. But I told you to reveal the truth in order to raise your ranking, not to gather unnecessary attention. You're always acting like that. You think you're the best in the world. I had much difficulty producing you. You posted something again. Just go away. So Hye-sung is okay? Hye-sung is okay? Hye-sung is okay? I don't want to know about you. Just tell me what happened to Hye-sung. What happened to Hye-sung? Tell me now. You only answered the easy questions and disappeared. Has he seen all these comments now? Considering how he posted comments so far, he must be wrong regularly. Hiding in this situation? Great personality. A betrayal won't change these. Someone kick this guy off Theta. Just like Twitter, it melts your brain cells. He's way off the mark. The broadcasting station doesn't pay him for nothing. It's because his fans contribute to high ratings, but he seems to think otherwise. So he seems to antagonize his own fans. Let's see how far you can go. S. Young created a new account. Who is it? Do-yoon and Hye-sung lied so much to gather attention. I have no clue. What will happen if the attack is really there? Seeing him throwing a film Fate, I don't think the situation there is urgent. Somebody kick these two off the internet, will they? I know this is a game, but... Comments of this toxicity. Look at the number of shares for Do-yoon's comment. He's even topping the trending chart now. I'm guessing he's taking advantage of Hye-sung to raise his rage and shock penetrated through his heart. Do-yoon closed his bloodshot eyes. Jo-young approached him. Her face was pale. Do-yoon, are you okay? No.
모르겠어요.
Don't know.
저랑 규혁이 형이 조금 조사해봤어요.
Yu-hyuk and I did examine his
다른
body.
분들은
Since the others weren't really up to the task, Sale carefully chose his words. So what did you find? How did it happen?
달랐어요. 서해성
Hye-sung's case is different
신PD님 때랑요.
from Shingyon's.
뒤에서 한 방,
A wound on the back and another on the side, both on his head.
이건
This is no accident.
누군가한테
He was clearly attacked by someone. Do-yoon got goosebumps on his back.
승현이야?
By S.
그건
Shinyon?
몰라요.
We don't know who did it yet.
아닐 리가 없잖아.
It must be.
승현이 한게
If it wasn't
아니야.
S. Shinyon, everyone stared at Do-yoon.
우리 중에 있다는 거야?
It's gotta be one of
그럴
us.
타이밍도
Come on, none of us
없는데.
had the time or chance to do that. Do-yoon covered his face with both hands. He didn't even have time to collect his senses.
한도윤,
Do-yoon, did you write something on Fate?
서해성 얘기를 쓰셨어요?
Did you write about
아니,
Hye-sung?
다들 아무렇지
Well,
않다고
because people are
있었어.
busy bullshitting on Fata.
사람 죽었는데.
The man died and you found time to play Fata? Wow. The rest of the group turned on their watches with incredulous looks on their faces.
반응이
Huge reaction from the community.
여태까지 제대로
This is
쓴
the
적
first time we've
없었어.
ever proposed.
지금 페이터 잡고
We have
있을
no time
상황은
to spend
아닌
on Fate
진짜
right now.
비상사태예요.
It's an emergency. What on earth is going on? Looking at our watch for some time, Ina slowly raised her head.
S 승현,
S. Yoon might
그냥
not be
찌질이가-
some dog.
아무렇게나 한 말이라고
You think about the
생각하기엔
time of the post.
거의
Posted coming nearly at the same time we found Hye-sung.
우리 이
I
안을
looked everywhere in
누가
here earlier.
들어오고 나갈
There wasn't
만한
any
길 같은
passage
건
for someone
없었어.
from outside.
그렇게 외부 유입을
Disregard the
배제해버리면
possibility of someone else getting in here.
결국
We will be the only
우리만-
ones remaining in the end. Everyone throws at Sailor's
아니
remarks.
적어도
Well, I need to elaborate on this.
그게 주영 씨나 이나 씨는
Jung and Ina couldn't have
서해성을
physically
제압하기
subdued
힘들었을
Hye-sung.
나나 규혁이 형.
So you're saying you,
너까지.
you and me are the
그런
suspects?
뜻은 아니에요.
Don't get me
저
wrong.
서해성이랑
You know I wasn't
사이
on
안
good
좋은
terms
건
with Hye-sung.
제일 만만한 게
And I might be an easy
스텝이라고
target since I'm
지금
just a staff
말하고
member,
싶은
but
게 뭐야?
what's your point?
혹시라도
My
저
point is that you
의심하지
shouldn't suspect me.
마시라는
Seriously. Sale clenched onto the strap of his messenger bag.
분장실
You
오락가락하면서
guys were alone when you made that
빈타임들이
trip to the
있었잖아.
dressing room.
스텝이라는 이유만으로
There's no reason for us to
몰아갈
call
일은
you just
없어.
because you're a staff member.
그래요.
Right. He stared at the rest of the group with his gloomy eyes.
어쨌든
Please restrain yourself from using Fata. Our situation is reported as is. Things could get out of control.
그저대
I guess we should call the rescue team. Ji-young averted her gaze from Hye-sung's body and changed the subject.
사상자가 나온 사실은
You have to inform them that there's been a
알려야지.
casualty.
제가 연락해
I'll
볼게요.
make a call. Moreover, the phone wasn't working either. Jo-young took a step towards the corridor.
일단 복도로 나가자.
Let's go to the corridor. Try again when we get there. Yu-hyuk hung up the phone and turned
주변이
around.
시끄러웠어.
It was
사람이
noisy.
몰려나
There
봐.
must be a lot of people gathered around.
기억났나?
They think this is some kind of entertainment. They're just getting away.
구조대에선 뭐래?
What did the rescue team say?
별다른 말은 없었어.
Nothing much.
일단 복도에서
Told us to move out of the
무대로
corridor
빠져나와
and stay
있으래.
on the stage.
큰 도움은
That's
안.
not very helpful. Jo-young blurted out quietly. Ina tapped the watch on her wrist.
여기 참
There's
서해성
no
얘기
talk on
S승현이랑 싸우다
Because he stopped
갑자기
posting
그리
comments at the
끝났으니까.
peak of the online argument with S-Union.
누가 봐도 우리가
Some people
피해자
are really
아니야?
victims,
대체
isn't
왜
it?
계속
Why are people
욕하고
mocking and blaming us?
바깥에선 여기
Because
상황을
they
알 수
didn't know
없어서
exactly what's
그랬지.
going on in here. Do-yoon opened Fate after listening to them for some time. There's someone who went to the accident site. The site's cordoned off with police lines and tons of fire trucks. It's a miracle that people managed to escape from the collapse. But there's nothing I can do to help out here. If I show them S. Young-yun's post, will they believe that someone died inside? I told the police about S. Youngin's posts, but they just ignored me. They said they were investigating the accident, so wait for the results. Nothing happened, that's fine, but if they got something to tell, why don't they? And broadcasting vehicles are here too. They are talking with people from broadcasting stations. What are they saying? So I approached the police outside and asked them about the situation here. Why don't they just wait and watch the news? 1 hour has passed since Hye-sung wrote them comment. I guess there's a slight chance. He's posting comments on Facebook, so his smartwatch seems to be working fine. Considering the rapid proliferation of S. Youngin's posts, Hye-sung should act by now, but he's remaining silent. What happened to Hye-sung? Do-yoon isn't posting any comments since then. Considering they take no action for the controversial vote, I guess they have no capacity to respond to it. They seem to postpone the announcement until the rescue operation ends, but they can't stop media reports. Soon, one of the media will expose the truth. Can't read the post anymore. Just now, there was a news release about Hye-sung. All casualties from the Buried Stars accident site. Breaking news. Did you see the news 10 minutes ago? Casualties? He was really dead. Even after the accident, they were trying to resume the show and popularity vote leading to this disaster. That must be an accident, right? Seong-yun really killed him? Do you see what's going on around here right now? Do-yoon is next. His response is weaker than I thought. I guess he's still not realizing what's going to happen to him. Please show your support to Do-yoon. A lot of tips are coming in. Thank you. Swear at Do-yoon, not me, please. Having fun? This is not a TV show. What the heck are you doing now? Everyone must be feeling frustrated since no one is able to check what's real or not. Those who might know about the answer are just busy talking about themselves. Phew. S. Young-yun's been blocked. Hye-sung's fans got so pissed off they started ratting. Wow. If S. Young-yun is the attacker, what's the point of blocking Faither? Blocking them doesn't mean they're gonna disappear this world, you dimwits. Lol. Hey, close Faither and get your bums out there, lol. You need to investigate Do-yoon. Without Hye-sung, all contestants will make it to the next round automatically. Do-yoon the betrayer may have conspired with... Bruh. It's breaking news. Well, don't ask me. This whole incident mentally broke him. The rescue team must have leaked it. Some are saying S. Seong-yun was right. You really think there's somewhere in here? Let's head to the stage right now. We need to get out of here immediately. Yeah, let's move. Watch your head this way. This area looks more dangerous than before. You should be okay for a while, but I'm not sure how long you will last. Watch your surroundings, something might fall. You sure? We should be alright as long as we stick together, right? Yeah, we should be fine. Jo-yoon answered her own question while wrapping her arms around herself. A depressing mood lingered. Do-yoon lowered his head and tried not to think about anything. The stage had collapsed. They had found Soo-young dead. The popularity voting was still running despite this mess. S. Young-yun appeared out of nowhere, insulting the group and announcing the murder of the last place contestant. Hye-sung began to threaten other contestants to drop out, and he was found dead. S. Young-yun's threat to murder whoever was in last place. Hye-sung was clearly attacked by someone. Didn't matter. Do-yoon couldn't even keep his own sanity. He had no desire to delve into thoughts or to solve anything anymore. Why is this happening? Only thing left for me to do is give up and just wait for time to pass. He just needed to endure. Everything will end once the rescue team arrives. Then this nightmare will disappear as well. Do-yoon grasped the watch with his right hand. What's the point of checking out what's happening out there? There's absolutely no need for that at the moment. Some time had passed. Whether it was a few minutes or a few hours, he wasn't sure. Do-yoon squinted and raised his head. He turned around to see who was touching him. Do-yoon. Yes? There's some weird discussions going on. What discussions? Look at this. guess all those were manipulated by WBS. Hye-sung and Do-yoon are sharing the lead on the trending charts. Even the people who weren't interested in B-stars looking up who they are now. News reports are wrong and all of them are found alive. That would go viral. Hye-sung said that Jo-yoon, Ina, Gyu-hyuk, Do-yoon and one floor director are waiting to be rescued. Who is this floor director guy? Seeing how things turned out, I'm really glad Masquerade didn't make it to the finals. It's impossible to enter the accident site. If S. Seung-in is real, he must be one of the people inside. Unless they're reporters or staff members. Anyone who's visited the site today would know why it's impossible to sneak inside the collapsed building. They've literally checked everywhere. Checked everyone. All of the audiences signed up in advance to watch the show, and they already confirmed that they checked the list. The floor director, the guy with a grim look. I usually laugh off conspiracies about causing intentional scandals to raise viewer ratings, but when the producer is Yoon Shin, I just can't put it past her. What's the use of prying on the floor director's personal information? I don't understand. I heard the floor director trapped in the collapse site really hated Hye-sung. There's even a conspiracy theory that this guy schemed everything. S. Yoon knows so much about the contestants. If what happened to Hye-sung wasn't an accident, he could have been attacked by one of the survivors, right? The floor director looks suspicious. Looks like a betrayer, just like Do-yoon. Fuck you. He must be the dude who hushed us when we were cheering for Gyu-hyuk last time we went to the studio. We didn't say anything when Ina was performing on the stage, so other fans were complaining that the staff are favouring certain contestants. So, Ina's performance blew his mind. After she stepped down from... I'm giving her a bit of a strained voice because the sanity's down. Blew his mind. After she stepped down from the stage, he kept following her like a little pet. Do-yoon raised his head. Sale was nervously fiddling with the strap on his messenger bag. Why are people bashing Sale? Why are people bashing Sale all of a sudden? He released the names of the dead and the survivors with photos. But that's not the problem here. I just saw something creepy. Is that guy the floor director? Something scary just appeared out of nowhere. What is that? There's more. Damn, here it is too. These are some photos taken by my friends. But why is Sale there in every one of them? You knew about this? Why would I bring up now if I already knew about it? I'm sure it is that floor director. Ina lowered her watch. Wanna know what I think? What do you think? I think I found him. The stalker who's been sending letters to me. Trusted. Normal. Ina walked towards Sale. Ina? What are you... What do you mean? It's you, right? What? No, it's not me. I would never attack Hye-sung. No. Not that. I mean the stalker. Sale's face turned pale. Sale gulped and took a step back. What's that got to do with me? It's gonna be